Hey sports fans, we are out here doing our test today to prove the SOLUNAR tables are either the best fishing guide around or pure witchcraft. I kind of have my thoughts on it, but we thought we'd prove it out first. We got plenty of frozen mullet. I haven't even tried to catch any bait yet, but I brought worms just in case we can possibly catch some white perch. And we're all rigged up. We just got to get the lines out and get started. We're setting up a troll, or a dragging. Got two bait slicks running north and south, right up and down the road. One's pretty close to the channel, and the other one is about 100 yards offshore. I think I'm going to favor the one further towards the channel. Okay, we have another 50 yards to go until we get into this near slick, the one that's out by the channel. It's a pretty narrow one. Both of these slicks are pretty narrow. This one by the channel though goes down about the next day marker, and then it really balloons out. I don't know what this is all about, but we're going to find out. I think for right now what we're going to do is we'll run the two outboard planer rods and then the one down the center. I put the tail end piece on the one down the center. I've never done that in the past, but I'm kind of curious to see how that works. I think the reason that it hasn't been done in the past, and you don't hear a lot about it, people usually take the tail piece off and throw it away. They don't believe that there's enough exposed flesh to let the scent out. But what I've done is I've scaled the back end right above the tail fin and opened that up to let the scent out. And then we'll see. The other thing I did was I just dropped the bait down instead of casting it out. So there's a better chance that the tail doesn't get tangled up while it's in the air. And then once it's in the water, it's going to continue to stream, stay in line. Now I'm hearing fish jumping in the vicinity of this bait slick. So maybe things are going to turn on. Let a ton of line out on that center rod. And the fish are jumping right in front of the boat. See what the fish finder says. Yeah, it's showing this bait there. Okay, we just went through a little pod of bait. And I think that's what we're going to see is little pods. And they'll leave behind some oil that make these slicks up. But it's not like I've seen in some areas where it's just a cloud, a massive cloud of bait. That may be what we see up here. Oh yeah, we're seeing some more. Okay, I'm going to start working my way to the west. Looks like we got a tug and a barge coming down this way, some kind of big ship. I'm going to kick the speed up too a little bit. We're well out of the channel. We just don't need to tempt fate. Okay, we're a pretty good ways out of the channel now. I'm still gonna, I think I'm gonna go to this next bait slick down here. We got plenty of time before that. Whatever it is, tugboat, large boat, whatever, comes around the corner. So we got plenty of separation between us and the channel. I actually like to see the big boats go by, because I think what happens is you get what they call a barge bite. Now in the Mississippi River, the Tennessee River, and Ohio River, you know, wherever there's large rivers with barge traffic, you'll be fishing along dragging like this, and the big catfish or the catfish that are biting kind of swim in formation with your bait, trying to figure out whether they really want to take it or not. And when the barge goes by and the noise really gets as close as it's going to get to your bait, the fish panic and he figures he's got to get the bait now or it's going to get spooked and swim off. And I mean, it really happens that way. As soon as the barge goes by or whatever it is that's making all the noise, you get a bite. And that's the barge bite. You saw it in last week's video where we're fishing and two hunters go by in their small boats with their dogs in it. And all of a sudden, just as they were on the area where my bait was, the rod got hit. I'm gonna put my jacket on, it's getting a little bit cooler, and I also want this tugboat to see me. I haven't seen him come around the corner yet. I may have to deploy the drip sock. You can see that that one rigger has put its board right in the center. Everything else is way off this way. So we definitely have to get the drip sock out. Okay, the drift sock's out. Okay, sport fans, I am not impressed with the tables at this point. We're fishing the deepest part of the creek. No bites, nothing. Well, it's definitely not happening here. Well, I sure am glad we're fishing the best day of the month. This is the day of the full moon, and the tides are such that between the tides and the full moon, it's been determined by the SOLUNAR tables that this is the peak of the month to catch fish, or to use the SOLUNAR tables for whatever they're meant to be used for. But apparently you can't convince the fish that they're supposed to feed right now. We got mullet for bait, frozen as it is, but last Tuesday or Wednesday, I guess it was last Tuesday, when in the SOLUNAR table legend, it was just a white day, which is average or good. Then the beige color is better, but it wasn't a beige color. And then there's gold, which today is a gold day, and that's supposed to be the best that it gets. And then there's times when it's the best it can get, and this is right in the middle of the best time. Let's see, it must be around 1 o'clock, maybe 2. It's coming up on 2, 10 minutes till 2. So we're right in the middle. And I've had one bite on the bait rods, and I think that was a crab because it bit the line and we lost the hook. So I'm pretty sure that was a crab. And then we had a couple of nibbles on the catfish rods. What I think we're going to do is just go up this slick some more, cut across, and then go into some shallower water up against this bank. I don't know what else to do. I'd say it's about time. I don't know, he's about a 15-pounder. I thought he was bigger than that. He may not even be that. £8.5 pounds. It must be cold up there. There's a big lenticular cloud. Looks like a flying saucer. It's all dome-shaped up on the top. It's a wide but shallow cloud with a rounded dome on it. Well, sport fans, I think we're gonna call it. We've given the tables a pretty good workout. I think that 8.5 pound catfish was a little delusional because none of his other catfish buddies were hungry. Okay, folks, we're gonna head up the river, call it a day. One fish was caught, maybe 2 others bit. Not a good day for the tables. This guy when he goes by. We're just gonna let this weight pass.